And welcome back to the Static Crypto Show. I'm your host, Blue Hawk Legend, and today we are going to be talking about part 2 of the Marshall Hayner interview with Senator Carter on Twitter. I believe this was done about a month or two ago, but again, for those of you that are new, reverse speech or backmasking is exactly what it says it is. It's playing audios backwards, interviews, speeches, whatever, playing them backwards to reveal secret hidden messages that nobody knew was there. Again, who knows where this comes from, whether we're doing this accidentally, whether this is being done subconsciously. It's there, it's real. You can go and listen to the audios yourself, these interviews yourself, play them backwards, and you can see this is real. And clearly, you can see in the words that this is not really accidental in the means that these are just random words. I believe it's accidental and they're revealing the truth of what they really think. That's what I think that is possible, is this could be what they really think. And they're doing it accidentally and there's no way to stop it. Through people's neural pathways in their brains, how they think, etc., etc., or their subconscious, how the brain's set up in each individual person is unique. So the words come out unique, the way they say it, their tone, etc., etc. So we're just going to get right into it. And before we start this, I'd like to thank Proton Rick on YouTube and also Stewart from Twitter. He also has a YouTube channel. I believe he does a lot of Metallica's content. Go look at his videos. He has a lot of interviews on there. And I'm getting a lot of these interviews from those two guys right there. So thank you guys for these interviews. Without you, I wouldn't be able to find this stuff. So here we go.
De stad waar men shelter in de chef van een sops you bagging his girl no Gary's girl om er fought in your mud and the shell in the mistake in you. Oh my lord, the real between you, real between you. How sad was the crime and a reach of those in your hurry well her for we fit the unwashed. That's an snad, snashell yarasuri, snamble me, hurry, fit the bad on. The fact that was no fully, it was the shell yarasur, fit was dog, of my Hannigan dust of on. Well, it's the Serge demon again, my lord, after listening to see them, a Serge denied you for my lord, after the do more you fit. Then a sketcher's drawing us standardly. Need him, Bessie's not getting the shaking, need him, Shermocking it. He's doing the verses, the generally, those here, scam near, he's gonna eat it. And the schnimmel mad, yes, the nut. And I say the sun is loose, you're back bonus, the feel right. Who's you right up said morning if I had me, ye been me, you strong. You must accept it, my nest, it was so on my snoop. And this is mosquito, Nick, I don't know, I'm at the near you be my hand the ball and then I stuck sweat. But so I get the sack, I seen you go after the bar. So I much and no sa I muck and it's the white nurse next still my body here nurse and then and you get the her running so I innocent. That's why I had been at a sack. You pay the look my you know what gal says no you're became moosing it through really rush good Nicky wishing it Mr. My you're there when it's skipper Sir Mark Murray his and this give but yes and this the way Sånt bra för bästa käven och fjatsen. Stegen det går mer frusit. Det mitt masut. Det mer fri var i lådan. Masön. Det är hon. Scenery macht business. Jävligt stort nafsigt. Nafsigt. Nebnero, Mary Bibnixnan, Assisted South to the Gables, Nermus, its name at Sir Gimishevna was half you won't get it. Won't get this earth, you'll get relaxed, won't get it, won't get itself, become a deceit. For you wets an nature, nothing to rock you with on that's an nature, not again, you go snap with that net. I know it grew a warning if you knew it in the corner was by the same and I grew barefoot when it so gal if you smashed my scalps, the sir mock, when I stand net. I know it bring it, my sweet morning. We know that this you are that dominant and nature not in it. He like doing a chef and no fiats, no group at near frozen. That gas nits, in the fist now was the wheel history. Now, the mahi with the underneath the woods, just getting you whistling through it. You, the chef and no fiats and on what you. Suck it, says Gaussmith more rooms. This, as the sassy, smash it for so much. Nature not a game like that. Suck it, underneath this doodly, no will kiss your busted or bush on bell, and busted.
And welcome back. So we're going to go over these words real quick, put them up on screen here. Starting off with what Senator Carter said. Hurry. Al lost. Hurry, hurry. Elon Musk. Elon initiate EVM, which is Ethereum virtual machine, this year. Give up on it. The asset. VanEck. Sailor. Okay, guys? Sailor. We have Sailor in here. We have Sailor's Sailor being mentioned. Hurry. An asset. Gary. I'm pretty sure they're talking about Gary Gensler, because Gary gets mentioned quite a bit in here. He's in this, but he's in this. Initiate the asset. NATO. It'll be an asset. Sell. Money. The asset. Milk it. The internet. Milk it. I'm just blown away. Just in this short little section. Now, I tried to edit it as less as I could so you guys could get good quality. It's a little fast in spots here and there, but if you listen to it, like I said, you can slow it down if you want to yourself, and you can hear these words. Each one of these words are in here. And if you actually listen to it 2, 3, 4 times, guess what? You'll be able to hear a few more words that I actually missed. So there's little Easter eggs here and there that I left in intentionally so you guys can find these if you want. But again, we have VanEck mentioned, Elon Musk mentioned, Sailor mentioned, Gary mentioned. I mean, I don't know what to say anymore, guys. I really don't. We're getting all the answers we ever wanted right here, right in your face. I'm beyond blown away. I'm just at the point to where it's becoming normal now, to where I'm like, holy shit, this is we've stumbled onto something amazing here. And I've tried to use AI. I would love if anybody has any ideas where you could just play backwards audio and AI picks up the words, because I can barely understand them, and there's layers to this. So if you listen to it slow one time, you'll pick up a set of words on one level, but if you listen to it a little faster, you'll pick up a few other words that you missed. Like I said, there's the way they say it, how slow or fast they say it. There's a whole bunch of different things that will make different words come out. And I'm not saying that as in like, oh, it's just, like I was saying before, it's not accidental, but I'm saying there's words in there that we will miss. Those words are there. And they're not random, like I ate a cake Tuesday, I sat in the chair on the table. Like, they're not random words like that. I mowed my grass, mow grass, eat cake. Simple, weird, random words like that. That's not. This is like back to back, right in your face, right here. I'm astounded. I don't have words to put it in. What we've been looking for, the truth, what assets to buy if you choose to use these audios in that way, it's right here. We found XRP, we found Ripple, we found Sui, we found Solana, we found Metal. I'm just blown away, guys. And I just don't know what to say. We have NATO mentioned here also. Sell money. Like, these words are like back to back. I'm not making this up. I'm not mixing this up. This is literally the words back to back in order that I put them in. You could play the interview, like I said, and see for yourself. This is not AI. I'm not making this up in any way. If you want to play the interview backwards, it's very easy to do. You can do it yourself, and you'll find out. You go, holy shit, this guy is not lying. I tried to share this and tried to tell other crypto influencers, but they gave no shits at all. None. Zero. Zip. They're so caught up in the headlines and telling the same bullshit over and over and over again. They parrot the same fucking thing over and over and over and over because they have nothing fucking new. The reason they have nothing new, all these influencers, all these Twitter accounts, all these YouTube channels, is because it's done. The only thing left now in crypto for the new quantum financial system is what? It is the partnerships. They're already done with the technology. A little bit of the banks and some governments need to work on their stable coins, but other than that, they're just tweaking it now, and they're ready. They're already partnering up like crazy. They're starting to use this behind the scenes privately with each other. When this goes mainstream and mass adoption hits, and they go out in the open and they start using this publicly on NASDAQ and all, oh my fucking God, this is going to be huge. But you guys have the answers here. Like I said, I wish I would have found this years ago, but we have it now. You have all the answers right here. This is not some bullshit news article where you're being fed lies and guesses on, oh, what's going to happen with this token or that token. You have it right here. You can go with any CEO, any token, any blockchain you want, whoever owns that, and you can look at the team, and they've done speeches, and you can do the backwards audio yourself if you want. I'm doing Metal, XRP, XLM, Sailor, Fink. I'm doing the main guys. But if you want, you could do your token to see, maybe they're trying to, just like it says in here, where he said at the end, where Senator Carter said the asset, milk it, the internet, milk it. I mean, it's right there, guys. So again, we're going to go ahead and finish this off with a little bit of Marshall Hayner and what he said. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get rolling.
Sign on to the Africa. Yeah, see if I get the finger and shame for the outside, the so gross, the outside, the so you must look night. Meet up battle from arrow, only yell manners, the early valley. Schließen Sammermaße sie over bei einem Manners, the are cyber as the Saturn Bahui. Ja, the next side, he did yells this muck and was on it, get scared. He lives that the house. Oh, he didn't have that old this got her every snake. All night, her manners, we got her in the best not. Manner no peace, their money, running back, and after all, and we're out at the chamber of me. And the best man with Laurel when they're in a elbow, you listening now, roll it. Not thought a girl for bread, scanded about roll there, no one stare out, happiness and all weapon it. Her, the stromers in it. Her types mountains white, that booms there on the sheer luskin and shimmer snares, the hires of football. Sir, you stand the rain on Mr. Types mountains white, that booms is it now, not sing if you're back. One. Not only the knowledge that the waggers are your funny, and if I hoss you, oh, help me, and I'm rough. Alright, understand it. He, this man looks dignity house, and this is sensitive, or moose, and early get faster, and the mouth, Lord, with me, little shower for us. and he with you, but this old serial. Emily Rusnoger is there for 5 months. Snarl sushi in the middle of Rusnoger line. Is there if you're like that in the middle of this house, he on that in the middle of Rusnoger past the Gazzy for the Zulani. He gave me my serve 0 seedler for your Zul funny. If or the British or the Margaret, he can yes, so he can grow a lot of fish singers now, me on his name. So, gal, McLaugh, Elon, he didn't gals this really long. See, next. The shoes, the slushing up snaps, and they need it up the name, it up the name, and they hear that gets sneaker over the 30 minutes. Snake spies, blood, cash knock crumbs. And he the machine was the keyboard is next. This is it's ever seen him. This ever seen him next. Snap the now. Was room off stressful scraps. I still get but I'll be about night. Oh, monsieur, the him sound but I'll aim it all. As no foul in this pop, and I see that he's in a over Stephen Lewis. Surely every scalp in the sky, sir, he snapped the scalp, small house, being yellows, so, or when they're winning for and it's the sky, only. He'll be a sky, and he'll be a horse or snip and a sit in the shin, fast yabnish hall, but the stealers send a zoo, who's pie, noisy, was there. Zeller. In the Delge, this dog is guess the yellow out, the soul people all lost her name in this pot, and it, ma. He didn't yellows this doing, he we either was neck. Star, motioning up the daily ever held the dear Steve's new on the dear Steve Blue, feel about snail bits. Snail bits, their fall on that. They're not a deep snooze, the snowsnake up in the sneak, snap, and he didn't yells this doing he stub. But you'll hear what no kinds of the songs, but you'll hear what who's smucking up, who's smucking up elves in the shoes, this, Cyrano Earls of Smurf Mazzy of Zizon Castle the room head the next 30 minutes had yeah, well the snobs are in his lawn casting their business and shoes the snail shane off the snake eater snap net outside the yellow this it as the girl get looking at and the shots as it's sitting all hot off and I will be fat. Get the little, yeah, was right. I had a shaking human. The shave and it said the smurf, the Lord was Sarada. Snagging a Zooler, one out, snagging a Zooler, yes, Lord, one on a Zooler, having a Uber, and then. That feels me in the sky knocker. I'm slow. You message this as high and mad. I'll be fit. You finish or well flashed in my with standard ma standard the decision on Casper even is it. Yeah, I'll whistle, but I'll lot suck. And I'll have shook, but I'll want to certain this deal. Shane up and sell,
And welcome back. So, we're going to go over the words of Marshall Hayner said, and you might hear my papers ruffle in the background, but it's fine. So, real quick, starting up with what Marshall said, then they asked me, the offer I invest, the offer I invest, Elon Musk, Suey, he said 3 times back to back, an asset, so he said Suey, an asset, an exit, internet, ask Gary, hurry, every asset, initiate, yeah, I rolled it, launch, Hurry is a lie. This year we're lost. This year we're lost. Elon Musk is a lie. This is it. You're funny. Anders, he invests. Anders, I don't know who that is in Marshall Hayner's life. Maybe it's one of his friends, but there's so many people, not only in their life, but in this community. It could be anybody. No exit. An asshole, hold on. Money, Elon Musk, serve zero. You're funny, initiate, serve the internet. Buy circle. You have it right there. Van Eck sends it. Money, and here we go, another bombshell. Mina. He said Mina, I believe, 5-6 times back to back, as you heard. Then after that, he says initiate Sui. So we have Sui mentioned what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe 5 times in this audio, not including the first part, which is probably somewhere around 8 or 9. So Sui mentioned again the asset, but I want it. That's what he said right up. Mina. Initiate Sui, the asset, but I want it. Now here are some of the words that I didn't put in there. I cut this out. What he said directly after, but I want it. He said SSI, SSI internet. This is it. Van Eck exit. It will be bad. Hurry, buy, initiate. This is it. The little bit of part that I did was he put, because the interviewer asked a question, the woman interviewer, she asked a few questions, and then he said it was kind of silent for like a minute. So I cut that part out, obviously. But after that, Marshall said, I was listening. They add up. And this is all in the backwards. He said this backwards. I was listening. They add up. The asset. CNB. Didn't sound like BNB. It sounded like CNB. Could have been BNB, but it sounded like CNB, which I was trying to think what that is. CNB. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything. CNB. I have no idea, but maybe you guys can put it in the comments and we can kind of brainstorm on it. The money, Elon Musk, Gary, if there were, and again, what I did leave off here, I didn't put in the audio. Their exit is an issue. Hold on, run it, lie, yeah, this initial exit. And that's about it. So, again, when you guys hear Eli, lie, that's them. You could pick it up in the audio when he says lie. That means in that little section, that little sentence that he was talking about, he said a lie right there in the forwards audio. So their exit, again, we have exiting, they're exiting, and I don't know how many times we have heard exit, they're exiting, their exit, they exit. So many times we've heard this, but we also hear this year. We must have heard that 30 times by now. But the part that I didn't put in there, exit, it will be bad. SSI, internet, this is it. Van Eck, exit, it will be bad. Hurry, buy, initiate, this is it. Do I think it's this year? Yes, I do think it's this year, because just like I said in the last video, it is getting, this crypto is getting faster and faster. They're using the technology more. They're doing more with it. Tokenizing, ETFs, you name it. They're putting on NASDAQ. I believe BlackRock starting up another stock exchange down in Texas. Things are speeding up rapidly, and then it's going to double on top of itself. So it's just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's just going to double. So you're just going to see more and more happen faster until we have the inflection point, 0 point, to where that's the start of it. It's just boom, it's going to take off and it's not going to stop. That will happen. When will that happen? Nobody knows, but clearly, guys, from what we're finding in here, you have buy circle in the backwards audio. Elon Musk mentioned again. He invests, no exit. I mean, guys, like I'm just crazy. I'm just going crazy. Mina. We had Brad say that also on one of the videos. Mina. I'm just astounded by what we're finding here. We have Gary again mentioned, like I said, 4 or 5 times also, along with Sui. Take this as you want. I would go over this video again if you want. Look at the words, and you'll be able to get better context and go, oh, that's probably what it meant. One of them being like, he said Eric bought, and then I believe he said Elon or Musk after. That was in the video before. He might have been talking about Eric Trump, that he bought Elon, or bought him tokens or helped him out in some way. But you can kind of pick these things up a little bit and go, oh, that's probably what he meant later. So we have NATO mentioned again, but guys, like I said, something clearly is going on here. I believe we had Brad saying something about NATO. Now we have Marshall Hayner saying something about NATO. Bombs. I mean, telling you that war is coming. It's already here, obviously. Like I said, if we would have seen this years ago, we would have got so much information on this. But regardless, go over these again, guys. It's just crazy. I just want to go over this real quick. The senator said, the asset, milk it, the internet, milk it. Then Marshall said, then they asked me, meaning the elites, I suppose, but then they asked me, the offer I invest, Elon Musk. Then Suey 3 times, an asset, an exit, internet, ask Gary Hurry. I'm gonna put couple $1,000s into Suey. You guys could do what you want. I already put some money into it, but I'm gonna put more because it could take over. And again, they claim infinite finality, infinite TPS. So this is gonna be pretty wild. So thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I hope you like it. Please comment. Also, we'd love to get your thoughts. And I'll see you on the next one.